Back, we are a little over a week away from the 4th of July, and millions of Texans are expected to hit the roads for this holiday season. Now, according to AAA, more than 5.6 million people are traveling for Independence Day here in Texas. Now, that's a big jump from last year. Joining me this morning is Doug Shupe with AAA. He's going to tell us what we can expect when it comes to 4th of July travel. Good morning, Doug.
Hi, good morning, Justina. Thanks for having me on today.
Well, I know it's going to be a big travel week, especially when it comes to the holiday. Tell us a little bit about what we can expect when it comes to travel numbers across the U.S.
You're right. And as you mentioned, we are projecting 5.6 million Texans will be taking a trip of 50 miles or more away from home from this Saturday, June 29th through Sunday, July 7th. Now, this is a 9-day travel period that we are looking at, and that overall travel volume is expected to be about 5% higher than what we saw last 4th of July. The vast majority of those who will be traveling will be taking road trips. In fact, we are anticipating 4.8 million Texans will go by automobile. About 555,000 people will fly somewhere, and then about 242,000 will take another mode of transportation, like a train, a bus, or even a cruise this 4th of July weekend. And cruises are extremely popular this summer because a lot of people did not go on them during the pandemic, and the cruise industry is just rebounding dramatically.
Yeah, and they have a lot of deals happening right now, so I can only imagine. But let's talk about gas prices. What can people expect when it comes to the holiday travel period?
Yep. Well, good news for those taking a road trip. We are expecting gas prices will be lower than what drivers were paying last 4th of July. The current average for a gallon of regular unleaded in Houston is now $3.02, and that's going to be about 16 cents less than what we were paying last year at this time. So you're going to get a little bit of a break in your pocketbook if you are taking that road trip this holiday.
And speaking of road trips, what should people have in their cars just to be prepared in case anything happens?
Yeah, you really want to make sure that you inspect that vehicle before that long road trip, including the tire tread and inflation. You want to check your fluid levels, make sure they're topped off. Go ahead and replace those windshield wiper blades if they're streaking. They get very brittle here in the Texas heat. So if your wiper blades are not giving you that clear view out of your windshield, you want to go ahead and replace them in case you encounter rainstorms or showers along your road trip. But it's very important that you also have a roadside assistance kit, an emergency roadside kit in your vehicle. That would include things like jumper cables, a warning triangle in case you do break down. You need to alert other drivers that you're encountering problems at the side of the road. Have some bottled water, non-perishable food and snacks for that road trip. And of course, the mobile phone charger in case you need to call AAA for help should you break down. And we are anticipating a lot of breakdowns. Nearly 800,000 stranded drivers will be calling AAA for roadside rescues during this 9-day period. 41,000 of those roadside rescues will be right here in Texas. And the primary reasons why people will call AAA for help will be for dead batteries, flat tires, and then people getting locked out of their vehicles. So always make sure you know where your keys are.
And what are the top destinations? Where's everybody going?
Yeah, well, according to a survey of our AAA Texas travel advisors, the top spots for Texans will include the Hill Country, the San Antonio Riverwalk, Fredericksburg, Galveston, our state parks, and then also the major metro areas, Dallas, Houston, here in Houston, as well as Austin. We'll see a lot of travelers moving into town. Now, looking across the country, we're anticipating that beaches will be very popular in Florida. As well as Alaska is going to be very popular. As I mentioned, those cruises to Alaska are extremely popular during the summertime. And then international destinations, our travel bookings are showing that a lot of people are looking at European cities, including Barcelona, Paris, London, and Madrid.
All right. And when it comes to travel during the holiday, is there anything else that we missed that you would like to mention?
Yeah, it's important to know, the best times to hit the road, the worst times to hit the road, and we're anticipating that the most traffic is going to be on the July 2nd and July 3rd, as well as July 7th and 8th as people are returning from their long weekend or their long holiday. So you want to really try to avoid those afternoon rush hour times, 2 p.m. through 7 p.m. It's always a good idea to leave as early in the day as you possibly can so that you avoid those rush hour commute times when people heading to and from work are mixing on the roads with travelers heading in and out of town. And just remember to be patient. Everybody wants to get to those cookouts and, of course, to the lakes and the rivers and the pools to enjoy this wonderful holiday weekend with their friends and family and loved ones. So just be patient out there, obey the speed limit, make sure everybody is buckled up, and don't drive intoxicated, don't drive intoxicated. Remember that using those smartphones behind the wheel can be just as deadly as getting behind the wheel after drinking alcohol.
All right, well said. Don't drive intoxicated. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Doug.